Hey Allison and Rosa, because Rosa also watches my videos now. I didn't give her the link, she found it herself because she subscribes to my YouTube account for some odd reason. No, I'm kidding. Yeah, so today's Monday. God, I feel like the Vlog Brothers, because that's what they say. Today's Monday, September 20, 2010. That's just to keep track, because when I upload it, yeah, I usually upload it like the next day and all that. God, who cares? So, can I just say that, like, making these videos, like, really, like, make my day. It kind of makes my week, actually, because it's very therapeutic, and sometimes I just think of random things that I look back on and be like, hey, that was actually pretty cool, and then it's pretty awesome. So, I also made a list of things that I want to reply to. So, first of all, your term shit was cash. That's amazing. I swear, I get, like, half my coolness, or maybe even 100% of my coolness comes from you, because you just come up with all this awesome shit to say, and you're just a total trendsetter. So, I like that. Other thing about your zombie comic, I think that's pretty awesome that you want to start out gradually. I think you make something realistic and actually pretty cool. I totally forgot that zombies don't start off with awesome cool shit. They actually do have to go from their way up, from what I've seen of Shaun of the Dead. They kind of just, like, they don't really have weapons actually, they're kind of just whatever, but yeah, I totally get it. So yeah, I'm totally happy with that being my end weapon, and I totally want to see a copy of it. If you can scan it online or something, or just send it to me some way, I can give you my address, but not on YouTube, where, you know, like 4-year-old men are gonna find me and do shit like Jesse Slaughter or something. I don't want that situation to happen. So, next thing. Oh, I feel so bad about you and your little anxiety attack about day before school. I do get nervous too, but actually, yeah, I was kind of the same way. Not so much of, like, I was anxious, but it was really hard for me to sleep, because outside my view, you can look, I'll show you. This is, like, where all the pigeons hang out and shit, and, like, I mean, literally shit, like, that's all shit right there. And, so I'm, like, on the first floor, and all the way up, like, you know, that's the highest. And so all the pigeons like to come down here, and, oh, there they are, actually. Fucking pigeons, I hate you. That's where they like to, basically hang out, and at 1 in the morning, and just have their little parties, and they're like, ah! So, that was hard for me the first week, but I got used to it, I guess. So, like, I didn't really have an opinion towards pigeons, but, now I do. I don't like them. So, in regards to the anime that you watch, I don't even have to watch it, I could just watch you talk about it all day. I think that's why you have boobs, so you can just show me, like, what they do with it in the anime. That's, like, the sole purpose of why boobs exist. So I really enjoyed that. In terms of Special K, it is a cereal. I think she was just making a pun. I love puns, so, you know, more power to her, I guess. And how did I know she was a yoga teacher? Well, because that's all we did in our aerobic fitness class when she substituted. We just did yoga, which I don't mind, but, like, I don't know. It was just weird. Like, I expect to work out at aerobic fitness, not take off my shoes and my socks and do weird yoga shit. So, whatevs. In terms of your special friend, well, how old is she? I don't remember if you told me, but yeah, kids are like that. They can be really shy, and then some just have that personality where they're, like, completely clingy. So sometimes they could just be super shy, super clingy, or, like, somewhere in the middle. So I don't really think it was your fault. It was just, that's how they are sometimes. And oh, and speaking of tutoring, like, I tutored for 6 hours today with the first graders at my America Reads shop. And for the most part, they're, like, really cool. They're so nice, and I even hang out with them during recess and even lunchtime because they're that awesome. But this one kid, Corian, he just doesn't like to read, and I just don't know how to approach that. And it was just a really simple book. I would try to break down words. At least the other kids, they would try to pronounce the word and go through it, but this guy, he just did not want to at all. I would have to keep telling him to sit up, and I would be like, I can tell that you're not even trying. Like, I would actually kind of be assertive. I wasn't like that with other people. Now I kind of, you know, realize that I have to be, and then I realized that he had a learning disability. So I don't know. It's just so hard. I mean, to not like reading, and for me to kind of get him to read. I'm 20 and he's like 6, so that's such a big age gap. Like, I don't remember how it was when I was 6. I mean, I don't know. So that's something that I'll have to work out. In terms of your musical, I think that's really awesome. Like, the pajama game. What is that even about? Like, are you gonna be in your pajamas the whole time or what? Yeah. Anyway, you said that you automatically get the part right, so I think that's awesome. And I hope you do an amazing job, and I know you will because you're an awesome ass singer. And I'm glad that you and that other guy have like great chemistry, so that's good. And what else? I don't know who the hell Faust is, but I'm sure he's like some really smart guy or something. Yeah. In terms of your perm, I think that's completely adorable. I wish my hair could, you know, do that, but it's just like straight and bleh. Yeah. Oh, so in terms of the guy I was talking about last week, there's actually another guy, but I kind of don't want to talk about it here because I feel like it could be easily searchable. Not that he uses Facebook that often, but he does log on, and I feel like he's savvy enough to click around because, I'll explain later. Oh, so my weekend was completely awesome. What? Friday I didn't do anything. I just kind of chilled at home. But on Saturday, on Saturday, I hung out with my friend Nolene. She's actually from LA and she's Filipino. I have another Asian friend. Surprise, surprise, because I normally don't hang out with Asian people, but this year I am, it seems. So she texted me in the morning, and then she's like, "Oh, hey, there's a festival in Japantown. Do you want to come?" And I'm like, it was 10 o'clock in the morning, and then I was thinking, oh, I actually should probably study, because that's my life. I have to think, oh, I actually have to study. So that's what I did. And then I texted her back, and I was like, oh, can I meet up with you later? So she's like, okay. So then I meet up with her, and she's with 2 other friends from Berkeley and Santa Cruz, and then we meet up at this person's apartment, and then we're just chilling there. We play Apples to Apples, which I've never played before, but it's actually really fun. And this one guy next to me, he's like, actually, I kind of feel like having a snack right now. So then we're like, alright. So then we go outside. It's about like 11 at this point, and we're like, oh, let's get some donuts. And then I was like, oh, fine, okay. And the donuts were so good because they make them fresh every hour. So we got the donuts, and then we went to the market to get some milk, and then we went to the playground. Well, it's actually a park, but it had a playground. And we were just eating donuts and milk right there. And then on the bench, we see like a bunch of people, and basically we smell weed. And we're like, this one guy, he was like smoking earlier, and he's like, oh man, we should like totally trade our milk for their weed. And I'm like, yeah, that's totally a bargain. So that was my Saturday weekend. Or night. And then on Sunday I went hiking with my friend Olga, who's from Valencia. She just moved here like a couple weeks ago for UC Davis, so we met up, and then she brought her friend Dan, and yeah, we just went along what do you call it, Land's End Trail, and you could see the Golden Gate Bridge basically like along the beach, and it was so nice. So that's what we did. And then went in a cave, and then we got to Ocean Beach, and it was so beautiful. And you can see pictures on Facebook because I'm a picture whore. So yeah, yeah, I think that's it for now. I hope this week goes by well. I should be studying for a quiz right now because my quiz is tomorrow. But instead I decided to make a video for you because I have priorities. So, and I also have an essay to write. So I'm gonna be doing that. Yeah. Alright. See you later, Allison. Bye.